Hello and welcome back to Direwolf20. Today's episode we're going to make a tree farm because someone asked how to make a tree farm for industrial foregoing. So I'm going to be doing that, and we're also going to attack this spider. Oh, can't get a hit in. And then we're also going to be basically extending the Oh, I forgot to keep that in for the rapier. Extending the range of the planter and also the plant gatherer. Then we're going to make some power through the tree farm, only like using the charcoal from the logs and stuff like that. So basically we're going to do like a giant loop, because as you know, someone in the other episode as well didn't think the survivalist generator was powerful enough. So what I've done is taken the survival generator off. We're probably going to need to take this off, but I'm going to keep that because I'm going to move it over there for the time being. But until then, we're going back over here because we need to go into industrial foregoing, and it shouldn't take us long. At foregoing, so we have all these upgrades: adult filters, range add-on, and it's the range add-ons that we need. We have the leaf shearing add-on, but we don't want the leaf shearing because we just want the logs. So I'm going for range add-on 8 because I don't have enough diamonds and I don't have enough. I don't even have prismarine shards or emeralds in that matter of fact, but we have loads of iron. Also we need some kind of glass pane. Luckily I went and cooked some glass up. I remembered, yay! So we're going to do some of that and get ourselves a glass pane. So there's them. If you wonder why the texture is weird, because that is the Faithful 32, and the texture. The links for the textures are actually in the description of this video if you want to check them out. So we need ourselves some, not that. So let's get ourselves some iron. I'm thinking 64 is moddy enough. So yeah, so let's do you. We got 7. We only need 6. That'll do. So if we do that, and then we need ourselves some plastic, which we know how to get. And can I have that back, please? Thank you. And we can actually get ourselves basically stacks of it, because I left that running and it's just done tons of it. So we can just do that, which gives us dry rubber. This is teeny dry rubber, so that we'll get that, and then throw you into a furnace. Let's throw you in here because you split stacks, and that'll be much faster. I'm probably going to do another 2 stacks. That'll be more than enough, I think. So recipe, actually it's U. Press used for, then shift click the plus. No, you don't want to shift click the plus. Does that not work with these? Oh, there we go. That was a bit weird. Way up. That was weird. So we'll put them in there and grab our plastic, and then we'll get. Basically, I just thought there we need 2, because we need a range upgrade for the planter and then a range upgrade for the harvester, more or less. So let's go ahead and do one of these, and let's go on. Actually, let's do both of them. Let's just do both of them, guys. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that should be it. Nice. They do not stack, so that's a downside to them. And also these do not go back in there, so you probably want to transfer these to a chest. I know these will keep running, but as soon as you run out of latex from the trees and logs, it will stop running anyway, so you'll be okay. So let's throw you in there. Probably got some in there. Yeah, I did. I had 2 in there already. No matter. So let's have a look at the range of these. You no longer get a hammer like you used to from Mine Factory Reloaded, because don't forget, this is a total different mod, just remodeled in somebody else's way. We get a straw still. So this you can shift click in and it will go straight up there. But you want to actually see the range first of what it does. So that is your range of your plant sower. So that will do that. So if we go ahead and shift click one of these in, that is now the range of the plant sower. So that does need moving out a bit because it does come over here. So it needs to go back 2 spaces, well 3 spaces if you include where the gatherer is going to go. So let's actually turn that off, and it needs to go back 3 spaces, and that's done. So let's take you. Actually, I never thought about this. I've just jumped down here, now I can't get out. Whoopsie, my bad. We need to gather. Actually, do we need to gather them? No, we don't. Because we'll need them for when we were just moving it back. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So actually, yeah, it's going to need to go here. So they would be a 3 and then you gap. So let's plonk you there. Range upgrading. It doesn't matter if you don't have power in this, it will still show. So yeah. So our planter is now going to go here. So if we do that, turn you off. Actually, no, I was meant to leave that in. Turn you off. Then if we take this dude and you, we can now plant you there and you there. So now we can actually see the really. You're not meant to turn that way. And I think, nope, I can use the pickaxe one more time. There we go. So that if we turn that on, now you can see the distance. So if we plonk one of you in, we now have a wider range. And that does that. I don't know if this will overlay, so but I'm going to test it anyway. So it does overlay. So you'll see both. How can we see? There we go. Green. So it is going for all markers. So you do get like a little flickering of the different colours, but yeah. Let's turn them off. So now we've upgraded the range. I'm going to extend the pipes. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm actually going to cut away here, set all this up for pipes and everything, and then I'll be back for when we make the dynamos, what I need, and also some cells and stuff that are going to go in here. So I'll see you guys in a second. And we're back. So what I did is demolish the building. I replaced everything and got me creep to do it again, and I realized he needs glass, but if he runs out of glass he will just disappear and drop his cobblestone. So I'm gonna build the rest of this because it's only a little tiny bit to do, but I added back the Naga stone heads with more Naga stone, which looks like the tail just on that end. I'm gonna try and have a look for some other blocks, some of the other bosses, and just keep adding to this building, swapping and changing all the blocks out for all Twilight blocks. And as you can see, we've got his face there and there. But it looks a bit weird for when you go on an angle like this. He's got 3 eyes and 2 mouths. So yeah, but that's Minecraft for you. You can't change textures to like where you want them. They do what they want, don't they? But back to this. I was actually getting myself some dirt because I do need to fill this up, and also need to move some out, which is really simple. We can actually just go like that. And then this one's going to be the funny one. I made some more pipes and leadstone energy coils because we do need them. And I also made some more servers. So if we grab this one, we can simply reconnect up. And that's that done. And then if we grab leadstone flux ducts, we can place these down. Simple as this. Shift click that one. Let me out. Then we can actually cover this up because now we don't need to be under there anymore. Well, hopefully we don't anyway. No, my luck, I'll have to do something like how do we get the cuttings out of this? That's what I just remembered there. I might leave that open because we might have to do a filter. I'm sure I did this before. I think we had, yeah. What am I on about did before? We did do it before. So if we click that and then we whitelist this to seeds only, and if we go back over here, because we're going to do saplings as well, we're going to whitelist this to saplings, because this has an internal buffer. Unlike Minefactory Loaded, this didn't, the harvester didn't have an internal buffer. It was a bit annoying. So what we're going to do is on this one, we're going to say plant saplings down that side, but plant seeds all that side. We do have run out of seeds. It doesn't consume, even though you have all this on lock inventory and unlock inventory. It doesn't consume the last seed, I've noticed. But we are going to actually change this up now because we do need to go back a bit further. I should have actually gone ahead and changed this about whilst I was out. So back a bit and back. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to use storage drawers, and then we're going to need a lock key, which is gold, and also an upgrade template, which is also sticks, and one of the storage drawers that we've made. So let's actually go ahead and grab a few more sticks and grab some gold, if that's about. Of course it's about, we always have gold. So let's craft ourselves 9 nuggets. Seems a waste, and I noticed some sticks went in there. I did see that. So let's place you here and grab ourselves one of them, and then one of you. So that gives us a lock key, because we're going to need that. Put apples up there for the time being, and then we get ourselves an item conduit. It doesn't really matter how you want to set this up. So what we're going to do is place you on top. Actually, yeah, let's place it on top. We'll go like this. And then we're going to put a servo here. Say we want this to whitelist. Then it's going to put you in here. And then do we have any wheat? Because we're probably going to need a fourth one to go along to say we need wheat in there as well. Wheat. We do. And we're always going to have these locked. So we're going to have you. Probably going to need more storage drawers eventually, and probably going to move these so they go this way instead. But for the time being, I think this is perfectly fine. Because what we're going to do then is move this along. And I think that'll do. What am I picking up? I'm picking up industrial hemp. Okay. So they're going to go over there. Because once these are full, so lock, and lock, then they'll start filling up our backlog of dynamos. But I think that's more than enough. So we need a furnace, and I think for the time being we're going to use this one, because I just don't want to make another one. Because the empowered furnace is good, but it costs. So we're going to place you here. Then we need a filter here. So we're going to filter that up and use this one. This one requires a bit of paper, so that's no problem because we got plenty of paper. That can disappear because we don't need rose bushes everywhere. Paper, and let's do a bit of this. So we're going to filter into this logs only, so it gets cooked into charcoal. Filter, and if we do whitelist, grab ourselves logs and place you. Where is it? There, I couldn't see it. And then we need to provide this some power, so you're going to also be up. Why did I place that there? So that's good. That goes into there. I might not need these yet. We'll just see how this goes. So then we need to pull that out. This is going to be a big mess, but it's going to be automated. Then we're going to whitelist. Actually, we don't need to whitelist because that's just going to pull straight out. So we can actually go to redstone. That doesn't have a redstone. I don't know if it's going to... Are you pulling now? Actually, you don't have any because we've taken all you out. So let's place you in there. I want to see if this pulls. Prevent oversending. Are you doing your thing? Hello? Are you gonna pull? Do I need to provide this? Filter blacklist. Metadata backlist. Dictionary modern. Nope. Might need. Hello. Let's take off the blacklist. Huh. We'll soon see. I'm running out of food. Do I not have enough food? Did I just... I put my apples in here. Nom. So now that's more or less set up the way I want it, but we need power now. And the only way to kickstart this so it acts as a thing is we're going to need to cook our own charcoal up, and I think I've got enough to get us going. Probably could use coal to start it off with, but I'm going to use a bit of charcoal because this is about using that mod to use to get it all going. So let's chuck whatever we don't need into here. Resort everything, and then do we need anything? We don't need gold. Right, so now we need dynamos. I'm going to use 2 of them for the time being, and add more if we need to add to them. And we need to add, where is it? Reactant, steam dynamo. I think we're going to start off with. I was going to use the combustion, but that doesn't really work. Can I use? Need copper. We have loads of copper now. So where is it? Let's do something better. Steam. What should be loads of things called steam. So we need. Can I have the other one, please? Thank you. So we need two copper gears. Then we need a redstone. What's it called? Redstone transmission coil. So that's no problem. So it's silver. It was silver on it. Silver. Yep. I got confused there. I thought it was something else. I do not know why. So we need 2 of them. Actually, we needed 4 of them coppers. So recipe 1, 2. Probably could make more, but I don't want to. We could. So that's 2. That's 2. Then we need to grab this dude. This is where it's going to get messy. So we don't need these anymore. So let's get rid of you, and you. And you're going to push into this. So let's place you there and there. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. And then let's push you. No, you're not going to pull power out of that. Really? Because these actually need water, so I do need to bring them back a bit actually. I just thought of that. And then, why are you not doing a thing? Do I need to really place you up like that? That's annoying. Why won't I do? Do I need to place the pipe down and then place them at the pipe? Huh. What are you doing? Alright, let's get rid of you. I don't know why this isn't pointing. Is it because of what? Why? Why is it going straight up? This is annoying. So, after some testing, I went and made myself a crescent hammer, which just rotates the block for you. So we can actually probably push this even further this way after I've just done that. Because then the water, which is just over there, we can actually place that here. That's not too bad. I thought it was going to be worse. So let's get you up here. Because then it's right next to this. And this should... Nope. It should push it into what we need. So if we go like this, wrong way. And you. Nice. And the good thing about this, I don't need to hammer them anymore. So it wasn't messy as I thought it was going to be. So you go into there, you go into there. So we need to filter these now, only to have basic. Do you know what I just thought there? We could actually get, I think it's retreat. Let's go to at thermal. And I think there's another type. So we got retriever. So that one does cost an ender eye, and you only get 1. So that only retrieves 1. Because that's just a filter. Maybe unlock this for the time being. Where's the key gone? And place, because that's just going to pull everything out. Blacklist seeds. Did we have wheat? Yeah. Let's blacklist this wheat as well. So blacklist. So it shouldn't pull that out, and we should be good to go. So what we need to do is actually throw you in there and throw you in there. I'm just using wood for the time being. This is the most complicated way of doing this thing. There's probably a faster way of doing this, but this is my way. So you should be turned on, which you are. You're filtered to only use wood. So now you should get that. And then if we filter these to only have charcoal, which that shouldn't go anywhere apart from in there if needed. And we need another ender pearl to get retriever. because it would be work better with a retriever. So I'm going to pinch this, and also this. Saves me making another one for the time being. And I'm going to place you here and take out this and this. So place you there, and then go and grab. Now it's turned into an unlimited source. We can place this here, and then we need. So you should be now going, which you are, and you're planting. Nice. So the tree farm we set to be down this way. So now I know which side that is that, so I want this at the back end. Let's pick up our saplings again. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you. Seems to only work with saplings, I've just noticed that. So now it should plant them at the back. Should. Famous last words. Which is at the back line there. So I think it checks each row, then it goes back over, then back over again, and so forth, back and forth like that. So we can actually cover this now. Probably going to need to put some water sources somewhere, because I know wheat grows without a water source. As long as the seed's being placed, it will grow. So that's a good sign. But we need another one of them fluidic pipes. I don't know if these will explode or fail with water, because I know too hot or too cold, if the pipes fail. So now you should go into there. You should start creating power. Actually, have you got a backlog? No, you haven't. That'd have been nice. Yeah, this is not filling up, so it's just not enough to do this. Probably because where we've upgraded the range, it's gone even further. That one, that is why. This is why we need to get a backflow going. Otherwise, it's not. It's just going to turn itself off all the time. So 2 sacks of coal should do it, and should keep us going. So I'll plonk you in there, and let's take you out and plonk you in there. So where's the coal there? 24,000 RF. Steam dynamo is not the best. I know. Oh, what was that? That is a pressed wax block. We could use that, but we need to start using wax combs, which is also wax block. Don't know how to get a wax comb, but we now got this power going. Oh, there we go. Now it's going. Aha, that's interesting. So you don't plant where there's already been something being planted. And this massive bit here is in the way. Where's my shovel gone? Oh, there. See, out there. That is interesting. At least we know it doesn't plant. I didn't want to dig the dirt. I wanted to break the dirt. Not break. I mean break the grass. Right, let's cover these holes up. So you, not you. Let's actually get a bucket of water and just stick it in the middle, because it's going to put wheat there anyway. At least we know some. We could actually get worms from actual additions, which would be a better idea. Why did you not place on the back row? Huh. Missed out an entire back row. Unless it was me. I didn't see me breaking stuff. Did anyone see me break back row? Right. Is that it? Is that we're all clear now? You're not planting seeds. It's probably because... now we're gaining power. Nice. So it is doing its job. Are you getting power? Kind of. It might... Time we start getting a backflow of saplings, we might be able to get another dynamo on here. and that should fill both of them. And then we should be able to extend the range even further. But we've done our tree farm, so now you should actually go ahead and gather that tree. But I'm gonna bone meal a few of these saplings with what bone meal we have. Not a lot. Hopefully I get it before it starts cutting. You're not gonna grow. We've got to. There we go. Now it's cutting. So you're taking that. You're taking that. You put a sapling in there. Where did you put? Huh. Are you just not going to? Whitelist. So you now should put that in there. At some point. Are you going to go? So you've gone into there. You have nowhere to put that, so I'm going to take that out. And let's see if you put the charcoal into here. You do. Nice. So it won't put another charcoal into this section down at the bottom until this one's at 64, because we don't have like a round robin type thing. But other than that, it's working. Yay! Let's put the rest of them in there. But we eventually get like a backlog of wood, as well as in a backlog of charcoal and everything like that. But that's when the storage drawers will come into and retrieval servos instead of filters. So that would be better for us. So, automation of power, more or less. If you would improve on this, where would you guys improve? Leave your comments down in the section down below, and I'll see you in the next one.